Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. Let's open a beverage of your choice. Because today is Wednesday. It is New Comic Book Day. Oh, and just in case you're curious about the difference back there, they were replacing our windows today, so I had to move my bookshelf forward and to give them room. Had to take all the stuff out to move it because it weighed a shit ton. And they just got done a little bit ago, and if you see the shades that was up there, it was missing. They took it off and weren't replacing it because its management was getting us new ones, and we don't know when it's going to come in. So I don't want to have to put everything back up and then move it again. So, But anyway, it's just going to look different for a bit. Anyway, so let's get my comics. And strangely enough, some of our stuff was late, so I'm missing 3 books, which are all DC. So those will have to come later. They said presumably Friday. But anyway, let's just show what I have. As we normally do, DC, Marvel, other press. So first off, we have Free Comic Book Day, Next Level, #1 preview, which these were, I guess they didn't show up Saturday, so they decided to put them out today. And so that's why that one was there. That is my there's only one other DC, but I'll show you that one later. I have on the Marvel, it is Jubilee Deadly Reunion #1, which is a pretty good book. I had to stay home from work today, so I was able to go in right at opening at noon. I've read everything. This was actually not bad of a book. We have Moon Knight #4. Yeah. I'm still do not like the series anywhere near as much as I liked the original stuff. But it's remaining consistently fairly good. And then we have Cyclops #4. And there is one more issue left. Not bad. Not great. Not bad. Nowhere near as good as the Claremont stuff or the, from the 80s and 90s, but considering some of the stuff that I've read, some of the 1 or 2 that I've read since then, it's not bad. Speaking of not bad, we are also going to go with Daredevil #2. This is actually better than Cyclops #4. I've read the first 2 issues. I'm normally not a really big Daredevil fan, but this was #1 and #2 was good. I'd give them a 3.5, 3.75 out of 5. And say recommend it. And then I have, going on to Boom, House of Slaughter, or the Fall of the House of Slaughter #1. And I guess the Grand Dragon, I guess they call him, the head of all the different houses of the, monster hunters, is dying, and certain people are getting ready for it, and what to do when he dies, because they have to elect a new leader. And there's some of the characters are moving machinations, making machinations to take over, or to, get the person they need elected when he dies. And finally, for the floppies, Free Comic Book Day, Keen Spot Free Comic Book Day 2026. Boom, this is all Mark Spears stuff. I flipped through it and and then the DC one, this one was just all the different next level stuff like Lobo, Batwoman, Deathstroke, and of course the best character isn't even on there. That would have been Firestorm, which was a great book. And and then lastly, I was just thinking about if this book had already come out yet the other day, and walked in, saw it sitting up there, so I had to get it. Batman Second Night, trade paperback, or trade hardback. I have I don't know if you'd actually call them floppies. I have all 3 issues, as I do with the first one, and then I have this version like I do with the original. And so I'm not even sure if I'm going to unwrap it. And that is it. And cover of the week. I think these are all variants. I can't say that aren't variants. Boom, 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 boom. This is not a variant, I don't think, but this is the best cover of the week. And since I've already read them, the best book of the week, well, would have been this if it was just a single issue. But I'm gonna have to go with Daredevil #2. And that is what I have this week. And I hope I can't wait for Batman, the newest Batman to come out. There was the Guy Gardner one shot they were going to have, and I forget what the other one was. But that should be Friday in a couple days. But I may or may not do a haul video on that. But let me know if there's any suggestions that you might think I might like. Let me know what you got in the comments below. Like, subscribe, possibly share most of all. Enjoy your new comics.